slaughter them. Victory seems certain. How is victory certain? It makes absolutely no sense. Oh yeah. Get the sergeants in there. Okay, we can stop firing at that. And maybe start firing at this large mob.
Very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Of course it will. I know it will. Dude. Dude is strong. Alright, let's get skirmish mode off. Every single unit. Get onto that wall. You. Get onto that wall. What are you doing here? Oh, you're firing at those guys. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Actually, that's not fine. I want you guys to stand up. Oop. Stop firing. Get up here. Get up here. Stop firing. Get up here. Go. They're still firing at them. Yeah. That's okay. I want you at the far end. Go. Nice little melee going on over here.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, we will smash the enemy. I'm pretty sure we will. Hey, Lord Hudson, thank you for the host, bruh. Oh, yeah. We are definitely firing at these guys now. Okay, that cavalry unit's gonna get it. Now we are slaughtering their missile units on this side. Perfect.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have
that is très bien. Oui, madame, merci. Alright. Let's organize ourselves. Stop firing. Stop firing. There we go. We're chasing them. That's great.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, let's get the crossbowmen to do something completely different. They've taken position here. What I actually want is for them to take position here. And then what we'll do, oopsie, I keep pressing the Windows key for some reason, I don't know, is move these guys, like over here. Come on. Get down here, go. Who's firing at us? Oh, you guys are. In that case, kill them. Kill all of them. Do we still have, oh, we have spear militia. There, send them in. Or maybe even like this. This will work better. Alright. Nice little clash here in the streets. Wavering. Yeah, they're going. They're going. They are leaving. Good. There we are. Our knights are taking care of business here. Good. Good. Very good. Set up here. All of you. So. Here. Whoa, what are these guys doing back here? My sergeant spearmen are just a little bit too enthusiastic there. Back here. Go on. Fall back. You're not gonna win that. Yep. Well, there's not much left for the enemy. That's gonna help. Gonna help a great deal. If they do come closer, we'll shoot them. From the walls. From their own walls. That's the funny business right there. Alright. Well, they're firing into the air. Okay, that's a bit of a strange way of using your crossbow, but whatever works, man. And it's also a bit of a waste of shots, if I'm honest. Yeah, whatever. We'll run down this guy. Yeah, you reload your crossbow and try to do your worst and die. Guard this area. Eager. Not for much longer. Yes. Oh man, look at that.
Our men are winning the battle. If
We are
continue
winning the
like this,
battle.
we will
Of course we
smash
are winning the battle. Yeah, we'll keep them busy here. These guys are completely... They're tired. But these guys, wow. Wavering and all that. Let's see, do we have any more... Tired, they're tired. They're warmed up. There we go. There we are, they're out. Good. These guys on guard duty. There's no way they're gonna live. There is no way. So you wanted to see me deal with Milan? See me deal with Milan. That's what's happening right now. So that's a little enthusiastic. A little bit too enthusiastic, actually. Alright. Everyone, concentrate your fire. Ooh, concentrate your fire on hitting these idiots. Turn them into a pincushion. Please. You are under attack. You're dead, to safely say. There we go. Ha! And that's how we deal with things. Now we tell everyone with a ranged weapon to do this. Charge into these guys. There we go.
Seigneur, Our men are in command of the city.
Of course we are in command of the city.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
And I feel we should now pull these guys out of the town. Because we're making some serious friendly fire here. There we go. Yes. I think we've almost done this. There's still a militia spearman fighting.
Onward! Charge!
And not anymore. I think that's
All
it.
of Christendom will be awed by our victory here today.
That's it. We did it. An almost perfect assault. We lost 249 men, but then again, I did expect that to happen in an assault. You always lose more men when on the offensive. So, Genoa will be ours, with all its riches.
Seigneur, we have
Relations
claimed
worsened.
this day.
Who hate
Victoire
us
was
now?
noble, mon roi.
Occupy.
We have triumphed.
The Papal States. Well, we do have chivalry. And the enemy army routes. Now let's do some repairs. Whenever we can. Some retraining once we are able. I guess we can't do that just yet. Alright.
Seigneur.
Here we are. Those units are fully up to speed again. I'm gonna
Seigneur.
merge those units. Spear militia.
Orders. Seigneur.
There we go. Let's merge some of these units together.
Mon roi. Seigneur.
Mon roi. Very good. And actually,
Orders.
there we go.
Mon roi.
That is a problem. The Milanese faction leader all of a sudden pops up behind our lines. Ya bastard. I think he's heading for Toulouse. That would be sad. If only we could stop him. There is this risk that we can't stop him. We'll have to wait and see. See what he does. If we take his capital, though, or the remaining town, he'll probably fall into rebellion and won't pose too much of a threat.
I speak on behalf
Cease
of my
fire
lord
for
and
Sicily. Yeah, I do agree with that.
both wise and generous. Farewell, my lord.
Milan, yeah, okay. Okay, that one moving over there. Is he moving his army? Ah, yeah, he's moving towards Toulouse. Ah, that'll spell his death. Because European paper. Okay, nice. Cease hostilities with Milan. His Holiness demands that you stop shedding the blood of your fellow Christians. Cease hostilities within his faction immediately and do not carry out hostile acts for the duration of this mission, or you may be excommunicated. Okay. Well, you know, if he attacks me, then it's on him, right? Then it would be on him. Here we are. We'll reinforce our forces there. And Marseille. I'm actually tempted to just send Georges de Bayeux over. Can he make it there in one turn? No, he can't. Okay. That is unfortunate. Mission failed. Yeah, we failed to blockade the port of Tripoli, which I totally don't care about. We have a coming of age of Ouet. Ouet? Well. Isn't that a coincidence? Dude, you could totally bring these knights
Seigneur.
and head towards Toulouse. with some of these units. Can we not retrain anything here? Apparently not. Yeah, you're going there. Hopefully you'll be in time. I don't know if you will be. Let's get some more militia out here. We're building this. We are repairing that. Retraining these units. And we can actually get a mining network in. Plus 350 from mining. They don't even have a church here. What the hell? These people are heathens. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing. Holy Romans. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't really care because Toulouse is now reinforced to the max.
We come bearing word.
Accept or we will attack. Spain. Priorities unknown. Very weak. You will attack, eh? I don't think so.
No matter, Lord. Until next time, my lord.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Annex settlement. The settlement of Khan. Oh. We should. Really. Alright, let's build up an army at Toulouse.
An order?
We trained some guys. The knights specifically. There we are. That's the order for there. What about Zaragoza? Yeah, we could start building stuff here. Convert that to a castle as an option. I really would like to have a town guard here though. Because these guys, town militia, they're simply not going to cut it. Does it do anything for public order? It actually does. Alright, yeah, we should have that. And recruit some units? No. No, we're fine. We're good. I'm not worried about that one bit. Not even a little bit. Stables. A garrison quarters. We can retrain these. Ballista maker. No, we'll just do this. That's fine. What about over here? Let's see. Communal farming or a market. You should totally have a market here. I think that's a good idea. What about Angers? A blacksmith? Oh yeah, this is the place where we could build armored sergeants. They would be even better with a blacksmith around, so let's do that. Get some of these units out here. There we are. And 2 of these units, and that is all we can do. I feel, I'm not sure, but I feel we should fail that mission and just take the Milanese capital in one go. Let's see what they've got there. They've got a substantial army, actually. That's not so good. Sicilian princess. Nope. Alright, let's head up. Talk to these people. Hello. Alright, well, maybe we can take a break from fighting Milan. Genoa is ours now. We're pretty rich with that, I suppose. Okay. I'm not sure what the English are doing here, but... They still haven't actually captured that rebel town to the north. And Venice is having a nice little war there. Now what I'm guessing is that the Moors want an alliance. They're still pathetic. No, I don't want that. I am... Can we make you a counter offer map information for map information? Maybe? No, you're not interested in that. No, I figured. Oh, hello. Hi there. Sure. We need a woman of fitting breeding, whatever. Let's see. We have we've got a heathen here, so let's recruit a priest. We actually have a priest here, I believe. Yeah, we do. Burn the witch and all that.
is to stand trial.
There we go. You will stand trial. Yes,
Heretic
definitely.
will die, mon roi.
Milanese princess. Yes, those empty threats by the Spanish were actually quite empty. This is proving to be very effective. We could get this rebel town. Huh. In northern Italy. That'd be hilarious to capture that. And they haven't actually attacked Ajaccio anymore. How cool is that? We can't retrain anyone here. But hey, we've got the peasants, we've got the other units. Sergeant Spearmen, I'd love to put them in a boat and get them and retrain them. We can now maybe finally get a boat. Hold on, we'll get a boat over here. And we have, yeah, we've got a priest there. Maybe we can recruit another merchant here. There we go. Merchant over there. We're building a market here. That's a rebellious army. Well, goodbye.
They will regret crossing France.
And let's get these knights out
But
here.
it is then, mon roi.
Automatically resolved. Slain.
The day is ours, seigneur.
Of course it is ours, you idiot. There we go.
Waiting to ambush, seigneur.
Retrain that unit. Get some more sergeants. Get some more missile units. And then in Paris, we will build 2 of these. That's required for Khan. And we'll... Oh my goodness, we have lots of leaders here. What the hell? How'd that happen? We have a family member that came of age. Well, that's convenience. Did we have anyone in Dijon? Yes, we did. Henri. Well, you can lead the army, Henri.
An order?
Start leading the army fairly quickly. In fact, I'm moving you to Paris. And I'm moving you
Seigneur.
down to... Toulouse? Yeah, I
Continuing
guess that's
tomorrow.
our weak spot. Or not.
Oui.
It might not be the best idea. Maybe to Rams. Because this guy's getting pretty old. Our king. Our king. He is the king. Alright, market maybe? No. Church? Let's get one of these in. And a market. There, we'll do this. Perfect. I like it. Alright, so, how about a ceasefire? Huh? Very generous. And you will give us your final region. Burn. They've got burn? Really? Very demanding. We make a single payment of 1,000 or a lot.
No, you must think us some further requests.
Alright, ceasefire. Through map information.
Of course, we accept this deal with this
Well done.
meeting was worse
Well
than
done.
fruitless.
That'll please the Pope. And the Pope is our friend. Well, no. He isn't. He really isn't, actually. Oh my. What are you doing, Holy Roman Empire? What are you doing? Demand money. Yes, I could have done that, but it didn't seem like a very good idea. I think the Holy Roman Empire is at war with Milan, or going to be at war with Milan since they took Bern. So that's gonna be an interesting situation.
An order?
Ooh, what the hell, man?
We march on our
Kill them.
victims, seigneur. Diantre, you will
What?
be so lucky
You
next
lost? How could you lose?
time. Seigneur,
Alright, well, that's another reason for me to run out of these guys.
as you wish. To battle! For your honor, mon roi!
Close
The day
defeat?
is ours, seigneur! Moving to engage the enemy.
How the hell?
Mon roi, to battle! For your honor, mon...
Okay,
The day is
that
ours,
looks
seigneur!
better. Somewhat.
Oui. Orders? Today's march ends.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe we should have Wale take these people on.
Mon roi. Our men are exhausted, seigneur.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Fine. Oh, Dijon is pissed off. What the hell? Construction. I guess we'll build a church here and then like a town hall. Yeah, that works. And we'll drop the tax rate somewhat for the time being. And a priest. Have more priests here. And we have an actual... Is that a merchant? It is a merchant. Wine. Nice. Knights. Yeah, I should have just not played that. 10 florins, 8 florins. Yeah, we're going for wine. We're French. Ooh, 20 florins. Yes. There we go. La franc touché. 20 florins.
Ready to say.
We'll head to the little area here. Can we build a port here? That would be... No. They have cultural build policy on. I have no idea why. It's a freaking castle, man. Why would we have that? Anyway. These peasant archers, they can stick around. Alright. They were sacrificed for the greater good. That's absolutely correct, Lord Hudson. They were sacrificed for the greater good. Alright, yeah, we have a heretic to fry here. Let's hope it works. It actually did. Look at that. Blasphemer executed. Burned at the stake. Cassin de Luynes. The Almighty Pair. Good, piety. We have piety now. And did we have one over here? No, we don't. We totally should get one. You'll move over to this area here. You will proselytize this area as usual. There we are. Now we have some idea of what's going on in this area. Keep preaching. I think we are about ready for our little scruff with the English. And we have a commander as well to do it. So there we go. We have spear militia. Some crossbow militia. He's gonna bring some of these units. Yeah. Spear militia. There we go. Move it to the border here. There we are. You're gonna get these sergeants. 3 of them. These peasant archers. 3 of them. Some mailed knights. That's a fairly strong force already. Let's get some more units back in case we get a sort of rebound. That's very possible. There we are. Yeah, they're definitely reinforcing that castle, ready to strike. Oh yeah, we forgot to move those. Ah well. Apologies, I haven't seen the recent Medieval 2 videos. Quick sit rap. Well, we captured Genoa. And we've united France. That's very good, I guess. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more from Milan soon. If they attack us, we will strike back. 9 turns. A crusade for Tunis. Prince Louis demonstrated his faith and personally joined the crusade. I'm not willing to listen to the Pope at this point. At all. Khan will be ours. Yes. Yes, France.
We march on our victims, Seigneur. Death
Here we
by
go.
my hand was always their fate.
You can fight me in the field if you want.
Just here, they will
Don't care.
regret it. They will regret crossing France, mon roi.
Here we go. What? No. I don't want to do that. What the hell? You bastard! You parked it right outside my gates? Okay. That is not cool, game.
Orders. Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage.
Resounding victory. Yeah.
Orders.
Now we still can't send any... Oh, well, yes we can.
Seigneur.
Yes we can. Alright, send you in. There we go. Even better. Okay.
Our men are exhausted, Seigneur.
And our men are exhausted. Yeah, we can send them next turn. I suspect the English will probably do some pretty terrible things. I didn't know there was a rebel army there. Had I known, I wouldn't have done that. War. Yes. You've taken our Khan, man. We want our Khan back. Khan!
Seigneur.
Alright, let's see what we can do with these units. We can't retrain these knights, can we? Nope. Not a chance. Okay, that's fine.
Orders.
There we are.
Seigneur.
Yeah, actually, that's nice. We have some experienced knights there. And I wanted to send you down to Toulouse as a new sort of separate commander. So I'm gonna do that. The Pope's not gonna like me for doing this, mind you. He's gonna hate me actually. Armorer. Oh. What kind of units can we build here? Oh my. An armorer. It's so tempting. I guess. City Watch. Yeah, let's get some paved roads going as well next turn. And over here, nothing. Nothing we can buy or build. What about over here? Ballista maker, communal farming. Improved farms and food production. I don't know how our food situation is, but I guess Bordeaux would be the region to do farming. So we'll spend our money on that. There we go. And we'll get a town hall here. There we go. Why not spend our money in that region? Okay. Send that priest to the unhappy town. Invest in archers. They are the bomb in this game. I know that. Thanks, History Kid. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. I'm happy to add you in. But no, I'm not gonna send any priests to any town anytime soon. Saragossa, there we go. I feel we can already fix some of our stuffs. Genoa, normal tax rate. Yeah, we'll put it on very high. We'll tax the fuck out of them. There we are. Let's use language. But that's what we'll do. Very high tax rate. They're gonna get a church soon. They're gonna be fine. What about Rams? Very high. Yep, that's perfect. What about you? Oh, there, you're still fine. You're good. That army's strong enough. That army is probably not strong enough, by the way. Just saying. We'll see. We will see what the enemy does. I'm wondering what the Milanese are going to do. If I must be, if I must guess, they'll sue for peace if they attack us. Making the Scots a world power is always fun. Yeah, I know, man. It is always fun. Oh, look at all the Milanese armies. I don't know who they're picking a fight with, but... Oh, with Venice, clearly. Okay. Well, we listened to the Pope within 6 turns. Just didn't do it for the... We didn't do it for our good friends. Can we do construction manually? We can. There we go. We will. Then we'll get, like, a Boyer here. And a letter tenor, Boyer, communal farming. Yeah. There we go. We're not going to auto-manage anything here. We're going to make this into a nice little area. Alright, that boat's now finally here. That's Sergeant Spearman. And I believe we make them over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It's the truth. We'll move them to Toulouse. There's only 2 of them. They're very experienced troops. So they're worthless in any other situation. Prince Robert. Yeah. Yeah, let's fight them in the field. Why the hell not?
Once we close, slaughter them all.